Hey, so one of the very first things that we will do as moms is feed our babies. And many of us know that we need to burp our baby at some point during that feed, but knowing when to burp your baby is less common, and many parents rely on Google for this. So I've put together a quick video with some helpful tips to help you know when you should be burping your baby. Coming up. Hello, my friend, and welcome back to the Kids OT Help channel. If you happen to be new here, my name is Nicole. I'm a mommy. I'm a pediatric OT as well as a certified lactation counselor. And this channel is just a space where I'm sharing my education and lessons learned through motherhood to help make motherhood just a little bit easier. So if that sounds like something you're into, please do me a favor, hit the subscribe button and make sure you hit the bell notification so you don't miss a weekly video. All right, guys, so before we jump into today's topic, I just want to let you know that I've put together a completely free resource for you. It's a developmental milestone chart. So this is going to cover your baby's first year of development in the 5 major categories of development. And those are cognitive skills, language skills, social emotional skills, fine motor skills, and gross motor skills. This is such a great chart. I've had about 30,000 parents download this chart because unfortunately it's not something that's handed out in the pediatrician's office, yet the information is very helpful so parents know whether their kiddo is on track or what major milestones are coming up. So again, if this is something you're interested in, you can get yours by just clicking the link in the description box below. All right, so let's get into it. So the American Academy of Pediatrics actually has a recommendation for this, and they recommend that you burp your baby every 2 to 3 ounces. Now, if you're bottle feeding, you're like, great, I'll just watch the bottle and I'll know exactly when I hit 2 or 3 ounces. But if you're breastfeeding, you might think, how am I supposed to know when my baby's consumed 2 to 3 ounces? And the tip I want to offer for my moms who are breastfeeding is that a newborn will typically consume 1 to 3 ounces per feed. So this would mean that your baby will likely not need to be burped until after he or she is done feeding. But of course, every baby is different, which is why it's really important that we watch our baby's face because our baby is going to give us the best cues as to when he or she needs to be burped. I'm going to share a few tips with you in terms of cues your baby will offer to let you know that it is time to burp your little one. All right, so the first tip is if you notice that the rate in which your baby is sucking, either from the bottle or their breast, has slowed down pretty dramatically. So typically babies are going to suck 2 to 3 times before swallowing and then taking 1 breath. So that's usually a rhythm or a pattern that they fall into, but sometimes when babies are either tired or they need to be burped, maybe they'll suck once, they'll swallow, and then they'll take a few breaths before going back for more milk. This could be an indication that your baby needs a break and again, might need to be burped. So the second indication that your child may need to be burped is if you start to see a lot of milk leaving the lips. So before they're swallowing it and now it's kind of running down their face. This can be an indication that maybe they're full or maybe they're a bit uncomfortable, so they've stopped sucking and the milk is sort of pouring down or out the corner of their mouth instead of them being able to swallow. The third tip is likely the most obvious for us parents, and that is if our baby starts to fuss or cry. This can be an indication that they're uncomfortable, that they have air trapped in their body, and they're looking for a release. Now, the fourth tip I want to share with you guys in terms of signs that your child may need a burping break is if you see your little one pull off the breast or bottle. Now, this could be for a variety of reasons, but sometimes if your baby's taking in too much milk at one time, especially if it's from a bottle, it could also be taking in quite a bit of air. And when a baby pulls off the breast or bottle, it's kind of an indication that we need to reassess what's going on, whether it be positioning, whether it be comfort. Again, maybe they need to be burped before they're ready to resume the feed. So now you know when to burp your baby, but you might still be wondering how best to burp your baby, which is why I put together a video on the best burping techniques. Be sure to check out that video by clicking right over here. And I'd love to hear from you in the comment section below. Let me know which of the tips I covered in this video is easiest for you to identify in your little one. All right, mamas, thank you so much for watching and I will catch you in the next video. Bye.